Today, we're talking about how I rate books, my 5-star ranking system, because every app ever where you track your books wants you to rate books. And yeah, this is how it goes with some examples. If you're interested in reading some of my reviews and looking at my rankings or following along with what I'm reading and everything, I will put my Goodreads and my story graph below. So let's start from the bottom. If I rate you 1 star, I actively disliked this book. Not only did I find plot holes, thought the writing was bad, didn't like the characters. I mean, I would never recommend this to somebody. I will actively talk about how much I hated this book. Here's some examples of that. Ring Shout, The 7-Year Slip, and Everyone on This Train is a Suspect. Like, I rarely DNF books, so I'm really stubborn in that. So I trudged through these 3 books and I couldn't stand a second of them. Hated all of them. 2 stars are for books that I didn't really find that interesting. I didn't learn anything new. The writing was okay. I feel like I could have spent that time reading something different. Like, it wasn't bad enough that I actively hated it, but I did not like it. Some examples are Persuasion by Jane Austen. I thought this was one of the most boring books I've ever read in my life. Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Throne of Glass is on here. Actually, there's a lot of Sarah J. Maas on here. Bunny by Mona Awad. Ready Player 2, Ernest Cline. Verity, a lot of Colleen Hoover fits in this category for me as well. I'm going through my Goodreads and it actually looks like I have a lot of 2-star books that I've read. 3-star books are ones that I liked. I mean, I thought they were entertaining enough. The writing was decent. I had an okay plot going on. I didn't learn anything new and I wouldn't necessarily recommend them to anybody, but like they did their job as like entertainment. Or like they had like an original idea, but they just didn't like execute it well enough for it to like get a higher rating for me. So, I mean, books like this include a decent amount of Haruki Murakami, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, Water for Elephant, a lot of Sally Rooney, Normal People falls in here. The Midnight Library falls in this category for me. Tomorrow, Slewfoot, you get the gist. Turns out I've also got a lot of 3-star books in my Goodreads history. Now we're starting to get up there. We are in the 4-star category, which these are books that I really, really liked. I would recommend them to some people. I liked the story or the information or the plot. I thought those were well executed. These books are almost like, I don't know, it's mostly about the writing. Like, they're almost like poetic to me. Books like this include Call Me By Your Name, Slaughterhouse-Five, American Prometheus. Claire Keegan falls into this category a lot for me. Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Miranda July and Kristen Hanna live over here. Loner, Stoner, Circe. There's a lot of like nonfiction that goes in here as well. This Thing Between Us, My Husband, Open Throat. That's where these live. And last but not least is the 5-star category. These are books that are like monumental, perspective changing, so insightful. I learned something new. I really felt like I took a lot of messaging out of this and introspection, a lot to reflect on, and I think it provides for a lot of good commentary as well. I also thought the plot was really good. There's a lot of memoirs in here as well, so maybe not just plot, but the way it was written, the way it was told, it's very compelling. I would definitely recommend these books to other people. I talk about them all the time. And these are books that I buy and then have in my library for if the world ever goes to shit. I have a collection of books that I just adore. And I can also like loan these out to my friends because I'm like really confident that they'll enjoy them or find something in there to reflect on. These tend to be a little bit more emotional. Books like this for me include, of course, Stone Butch Blues, The Poisonwood Bible, Erasure, Martyr, Perfume, Pillars of the Earth, Homegoing, Betty. These books just all have a really special place in my heart. And I don't think I'll ever shut up about them. I'm known to be kind of a harsh critic when it comes to rating books. This is what everybody that like I'm friends with that also reads tells me all the time, like if they ever wrote a book, they don't want me to read it because I'm such a harsh critic. But I've read so many books that I have to be like careful with how I rate things because I don't want to just like throw out 5 stars to anything. I have to like really, really enjoy them. If your rating system is different from mine, I would love to know what yours is. So please let me know down in the comments below. I'll show you my shelf where I have a couple of 4 and 5 star books that I've really liked. Here's a couple. And this whole thing spins. There's some good memoirs I liked. These are just classics. Those are not ones that I loved a lot. That is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.